Bishop O'Dowd and Berkeley have combined to win 41 games. Bishop O'Dowd has won 15 in a row. Berkeley has won 13 of 14. The only thing that stood in the way of being a 14-game winning streak for the Yellow Jackets is a 64-58 loss to Bishop O'Dowd in February. What stands in the way of West Alameda County Football Foothill Championship for the Dragons? The Yellow Jackets. Will it be an outright title or a co-championship? You'll find out next. Welcome to Donahue Gymnasium on the campus of Berkeley High School in Berkeley for this great matchup between the 20-5 Bishop O'Dowd Dragons that are undefeated in the state of California and 9-0 in the West Alameda County Foothill League. It's senior night here in Berkeley for Coach Ralph Fields and his ball club. They are 21-4, 8-1 in league. The only loss was to Bishop O'Dowd, 64-58 on February 2nd. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Mark's Barber Shop at the Shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good, shop talk. Follow them at _Mark Barber Shop. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Our all NorCal games at Las Positas College on April 1st. The largest all-star event on the West Coast returns on Sunday, April 1st, 2018. This year's event will again include 4 all-star games featuring 100 of NorCal's top boys and girls basketball talents for the class of 2018. More information at NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG for more information. So Berkeley has had a great season, haven't heard much about the Yellow Jackets. They just win and win and win. And they're led by senior Kyrie Brown, who's averaging 15 points a game. And of course, Bishop O'Dowd led by Elijah Hardy and Nassim Gaskin. Hardy going to Washington, Gaskin going to Utah. And also Ross Williams is averaging in double figures. And they have some big wins this year out of their league: Capital Christian, Fairfax, and then a number of tournament victories. And as we mentioned prior, they are undefeated against teams they play in the state of California. And Berkeley's got some big wins as well. They beat Dublin, who's going to be playing the EVL Championship tomorrow night against Amador High School. And so we'll get a chance to talk more about the North Coast Section playoffs at halftime. The East Bay Times prep editor Darren Saavedra will be stopping by, and we'll get some of his information and his KG veteran analysis on the North Coast section playoffs. Keys coming into this ball game for Coach Fields and the Berkeley Yellow Jackets. No dribble penetration for the Dragons. They're very good at attacking the basket, and not only that, hitting the offensive glass. And speaking of rebounding, Coach Fields feels it's so important for them to win the rebounding margin. And third, and he says very important, and they learned a valuable lesson against Bishop O'Dowd, is scoring in a variety of ways. They have guys that can play inside, guys that can attack the basket, and guys that are capable of shooting from the outside. For Bishop O'Dowd, well, Coach Ritchie talked about taking good shots, run the offense versus working the offense through individual play, defensive rebounding, stop dribble penetration, and as Coach Ritchie always likes to say, take charges. We're going to have some interviews with each of the coaches here shortly from Donahue Gymnasium at Berkeley. All right, we're going to go to our Rihanna Dazon, who's with Berkeley head coach Ralph Fields. Is there a mic on? Rihanna, is the mic on?
Rihanna, the mic isn't on.
Great senior leadership, and he just really runs the program, runs the team for us out there, really the quarterback of our team.
Thank you, good luck.
I think we're having some audio difficulties with our wireless mic, so we appreciate Coach Fields' time. We apologize, have some audio difficulties, but Coach Fields, second-year head coach here at Berkeley, has been coaching throughout the Bay Area. Left the area, came back, and big game for him because with a win, they have a chance for a co-championship. And from what he understands, it's whoever wins the second half game that gets the automatic berth into the North Coast section playoffs. For Coach Ritchie, well, he's got two four-year varsity players that he has leaned heavy on that have been a part of a state championship team. That's Elijah Hardy and Nassim Gaskin. And their leadership and him leading the leaders, meaning Coach Ritchie, has proved successful. Seen them play a number of times this season. They have the ability to turn on defensively, attack the basket, and everybody's a post player for them because their best post player, Raymond Hawkins, has been out most of the season. He will not play tonight. So That's why defensive rebounding is so important. We'll have the lineups and the tip-offs here shortly from Donahue Gymnasium. Just some notes, the North Coast section playoffs brackets will be released on Sunday afternoon. Berkeley is Division I, Bishop O'Dowd is Division II, and most folks are thinking that Bishop O'Dowd, if they wins out, will have a chance to be in the open CIF playoffs. Berkeley, we'll see. A big feather in their cap would be a win tonight. Our officials are Michael Williams, Pat Burford, and Kiki Garth. And special thanks to Coach Fields and Berkeley High School Athletic Director Britta Felstrom for all of their support, getting us parked, getting us tables, etc., etc., etc. So we really appreciate their continued support in this legendary gymnasium, Donahue Gymnasium. Such great athletes have played in here, have played for the school. A favorite of mine in particular is Phil Chenier. Played here at Berkeley High School, went to Cal Berkeley just down the street, and was the 4th overall pick in the 1971 NBA draft. Such a clutch player. You got Shooty Babbitt, all sorts of great male and female athletes. Coach Nakamura, legendary girls coach, won many state championships here. So anytime you come to Berkeley, much respect to their athletes and their coaches and their community. Here are the starting lineups for Bishop O'Dowd. And there's the starters, Hardy, Patrick, Gaskin, Williams, and Chabron. And now the lineups for the Yellow Jackets of Berkeley High School. Once again, coached by Ralph Fields in his second season.
At guard, senior number 3, Kyrie.
Senior night, so Coach Fields is starting all of his seniors. Couldn't promise me how long they were going to be playing as a group.
At guard, number 24, Ben Baker.
Baker had 25 points in the last game against Castro Valley.
And at forward, number 32, Avery Burt.
And Avery Burt added 8 points. We appreciate your patience and hanging in there. We had senior night, a little longer JV and freshman game than usual. Nevertheless, here we are from courtside. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. And just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be at El Cerrito High School as St. Patrick takes on Salesian in the girls and the boys championship. Girls at 5, boys at 7 o'clock. All right, let's tip it off. Berkeley in white, Bishop O'Dowd in their black and their their Vegas gold trim uniforms. Third game we've done here of Bishop O'Dowd, and the 5th time I've seen them play this season. And the Dragons win the tip. And immediately Gaskin with the tip in. Near steal for Gaskin. Block shot for Hardy. The Yellow Jackets aggressive on the offensive glass. Ben Baker with the tip in. He had 13 points in the first game against Bishop O'Dowd. A lot of motion for the Dragons. Gaskin for 3. Kyrie Brown with the basketball, the best point guard that Coach Fields has coached in his 19 years, just gets it. Their best leader, knows what the coach is thinking, what he wants to execute. And when you have a leader and he's the point guard, it's similar to a quarterback being the leader of your football team. It's great if the right guard's a good leader, but it's not as effective as the quarterback being the leader of the team. Ben Baker will go to the free throw line. The Yellow Jackets are a starting lineup shooting a combined 75% from the free throw line. And as it always comes down to in basketball, a lot of times it's free throws and rebounding. Baker splits the free throws. Brown, as we were mentioned, is averaging 15 points a game and 8 assists. Hashtag sharing is caring. Berkeley playing man-to-man defense. Not much pressure on the ball. Why? Because they don't want to allow the Dragons dribble penetration. 5 on the shot clock. Williams can't get that one to go. And the Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Brown with the spin cycle move is rejected by Hardy, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Dragons. Problem is with that spin cycle move, it's not immediate attack, and you play it right as a defender, it can end up into a Friday night Wilson Burger. Wilson Burger is a block shot. Gaskin flying through the air with a spike tip, doesn't go. And Baker with the rebound, penetrates all the way to the glass, that doesn't go. And the Dragons with the rebound, and we got a foul in the backcourt by Ben Baker, who doesn't go next play. And what I mean by that is that you attempt the wild shot, it doesn't go, there's a frustration point. So you want to immediately go make a play, but when you do that, you commit the foul. Gaskin flashes through the paint. Gaskin with the acrobatic layup. Dragons turning it up defensively. Jameer Thomas and Luca Ertman, who are normally starters at senior night, will enter the game, and Coach Flores is back to regularly scheduled programming, already in progress of winning 13 to 14 games. but being respectful on senior night. $64-58 was the score last time these two teams played back on February 2nd. The Yellow Jackets only made 2 threes. Now they're not a big three-point shooting team, but for an example, they made 6 on Tuesday. Pretty drive by Avery Burt, averaging 8 points a game and 15 rebounds and 2 Wilson burgers. Foul on the floor. Dragons inbound the basketball. Gaskin and Williams playing a little catch out here. Williams averaging nearly 12 a game for Coach Ritchie. They're trying to get the ball down low to Gaskin. But then you're not going to give me the ball there, then I'll come out to the arc and make another 3. He's 3 for 3. Well, he missed the spike dunk. We're not going to punish him for that, so he's 3 of 4. Brown can't get that 3 to go. Baker with the offensive glass. Well, the offensive rebound, I misspoke. Hardy with the cherry pick, and that's blocked by Avery Burt. And the Yellow Jackets attack, and Brown with the reverse layup. And he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And Nico McNeil checks in for the Dragons. It's a big gym. Good crowd in Berkeley. Frankie Johnson checks in. And Brown misses both free throws, but Ertman with the offensive rebound. Gaskin has all 10 of the points for the fire-breathing Dragons. No, that doesn't mean they have bad breath. That's a letter. Gaskin pressuring. Referee doing the hand count. Deflection. McNeil ends up with it. Hardy will push. Williams from the corner. And it's 13-7. Now that's the definition of a great shot. Sharing the basketball. That layup is no good, and Williams will push. It was something we were going to have our sideline reporter, Rihanna Dizon, ask Coach Ritchie, explain what a great shot is, and he's going to say is making that extra pass, going from good to great. Because Patrick could have shot the basketball, but he found his teammate, and it's a steal in the backcourt. No, Brown retains possession somehow. And a Wilson burger by Gaskin, but Ertman with another offensive rebound. I don't know how they give him a timeout. The ball was here at half court. Anyway, that's okay. Mark's Barber Shop downstairs at the shops at Hilltop and Richmond is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mark's Barber Shop wants to give their best to all the seniors hoopsters. Finish strong. A haircut will change everything for a man. Did you know something as simple as a haircut can change the way a man feels on the inside? Hashtag Shop Talk. Mark's Barber Shop at the shops at Hilltop and Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Hashtag Shop Talk. Follow them on Twitter at _Mark Barber Shop. And Hopefully the game is being streamed. Shout out to all them and our new partner, Mark's Barber Shop. Yeah, coaches love to call the timeout after the made basket, but it's another thing when the ball's inbounds right in front of me. But hey, things happen. We're not going to cry over a spilled timeout. Gaskin feeling it tonight. Hardy and Thomas is called for the foul. Bishop O'Dowd is 3 of 4 from long range, and Berkeley has missed their lone 3 attempt. Back rim for Gaskin, but Ross Williams is now 2 for 2 from the three-point arc. A long offensive rebound. Gaskin called for the push-off on the rebound.
Foul is on number 5, Mason Gaskin. His first personal foul, 13 foul.
That drive doesn't go by Brown. Finger roll by Gaskin was pretty but didn't finish. 3-on-1 opportunity. And Elijah Hardy with the steal up court to Gaskin. Erpin blocks his shot. Gaskin misses another layup, and then he's fouled on the putback by Jordan Ashworth. There's the pass up ahead. And Erpin with the block. But Gaskin stayed with it, was fouled, and get a couple of free throws. Gaskin misses both free throws, but Brendan Patrick gets the rebound, gets it to his teammate Gaskin, who misses it, but then Patrick's there again, and he's called, he draws a foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Too many offensive rebounds for the Dragons if you're looking at it from a Berkeley perspective. And these are rebounds that, like, some of them have hit the floor. Ross Williams got a long rebound and turned it back into a made three. Patrick with the free throw. Gets a hometown roll here in Berkeley. 9-point game. Another turnover. And O'Dowd makes a good decision, slows up the basketball, sets the offense. Just a bad speaker, don't be alarmed at home. McNeil at the point. Into Gaskin, but Ertman is called for the foul. Two-man game, pretty simple. Hardy to Gaskin, and Gaskin has 12 points. Had the first 10 for the Dragons. If you want to give me the just write it on a card. Miles Owens future Cal Bear, will be going to school about, maybe a mile down the road, maybe less than that, playing football. Was impressed with his play of guarding bigger post players, bigger, maybe taller, but not tougher and wider. 15-footer goes. Elijah Hardy scores at the buzzer.
At the end of the first quarter, his score, Bishop down 22-39.
And that's the last basket by Hardy. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. The question is, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Mark's Barber Shop at the shops at Hilltop and Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Hashtag Shop Talk. Follow them at _Mark Barber Shop on Twitter. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solana counties. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Our all NorCal games at Las Positas College on April 1st. The largest All-Star event on the West Coast returns on Sunday, April 1st. This event will again include 4 All-Star games featuring 100 of NorCal's top boys and girls basketball talents for the class of 2018. NorCalSportsTV.com/ENG for more information. Gaskin with 15 points and Ben Baker with 5 points. Gaskin's got 15 of the 22 points by the Dragons. There's another steal by the Dragons. Williams from the corner. And McNeil called on the I think we have Gaskin. Gaskins has 15 or 12 according to our statistician Jeremy Hurtado. And Williams has 6, 2 threes. One of those off a missed 3 attempt by Nassim Gaskin. 22-9. Brown struggling offensively, and you know the Dragons are turning up a notch in the intensity when they play against him. He's averaging over 15 a game and 8 assists, but only had 10 points in the first game against Bishop O'Dowd. Hardy on the high post, kicks it to Williams. That doesn't go. And Nico McNeil can't get his putback to fall into place. And Berkeley has numbers. Baker with a layup. Gaskin with a near block shot. Baker has 5, Ertman has 2, Bird has 2. Williams from the baseline. He's got 8. Bishop O'Dowd is 5 of 7 from long range. The Yellow Jackets are 0 of 1. Don't take a lot of threes. Nice offense. Assist Baker. Ertman with the layup. And there's a turnover for the Dragons. Opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Thomas misses that one. And Mr. Rebound, Avery Burt, gets fouled on the putback from the offensive rebound. And Nico McNeil, second foul, and Will Chavrin will check in for him. Berkeley missing or splitting way too many free throws. thought McNeil would check out because he's got 2 fouls, but Gaskin comes out and they yell, "And Nico, don't get your third," which normally means he'll immediately get his third. Not that he's being defiant, that's just what happens. Heartbreak for Williams, but McNeil, location for that long offensive rebound. Patrick can't get that one. The loose ball, and Brown will push to Baker, and another reverse layup. Gaskin will check back into the game. Patrick misses that. Showtime. And Coach Ritchie will call a timeout. It was 22-9 at the end of the first quarter. But the Yellow Jackets on a little 8-2 run. And it's a timeout, Coach Ritchie. Mark's Barbershop downstairs at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mark's Barbershop wants to give their best to all the senior hoopsters out there. Finish strong. Did you know something as simple as a haircut can change the way a man feels on the inside? Hashtag Shop Talk. Mark's Barbershop at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Follow them on Twitter at _Mark Barbershop. Quick timeout for Coach Ritchie. Regroup the troops. Not a reorganizational meeting, just a simple reminder to.
Go to the rim. Go to the rim. Nassim. Nassim, go to the rim. Nassim, under the rim.
And Gaskin takes that pass with a foot on the sideline. And I think Coach Ritchie wanted Williams to shoot that ball. He had a good look. Shearing wasn't carrying in that particular possession. Thomas has that shot rejected. And the Wilson burger. And another layup. Avery Burt. Now, Coach Fields wants them to score in a variety of ways, but when you get right next to the basket, time after time after time, you don't need any variety. Stick with the meat and potatoes. Avery Burt on the rebound commits the foul. Jelani Ward will check in for the Dragons. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Tomorrow we'll be at El Cerrito High School for the TCAL Championships. Girls at 5 and the boys at 7. Who's playing? We'll keep it simple for you. St. Patrick's High School against Salesian High School. Hashtag basketball battle tomorrow. Well, we still got a lot of game left here. Burt had position underneath, and he's fouled as he goes up by Hardy, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Points in the paint. Berkeley has 6, and O'Dowd has 8. That second free throw doesn't go, and as I said earlier, a lot of splitting the free throws. You earn the right to get to the free throw line. You get 2 shots. You got to make both of them, Captain Obvious. William Chavron with that basket, his first of the game. They're looking to trap Brown, pick him up early. And then the quick hands of the Dragons nearly slap it away for a turnover. Ertman with a layup, doesn't go. Gaskin skies for the boards. And he's going to be in attack mode. And he is. You got just went in attack mode. You could just see the look in his eyes and went right to the basket. He's now got 14. Burt working hard, but loses the basketball. How valuable was that timeout by Coach Ritchie? Well, the lead has been kicked up to 11 cents. Bishopwood out, if you're just joining us, led 22-9 at the end of the first quarter. Gaskin heaves that three. Doesn't call glass, but it doesn't matter. It still counts. Basket by the Yellow Jackets. And then Hardy's called for the turnover. And the dunk. Love the instant replay. Burt called for the travel. Berkeley, 1 of 6 from the free throw line. O'Dowd is 4 of 6, and they'll get a chance to go there again. Hardy makes the first free throw. Patrick will check in. Chavrin will take a rest for Coach Ritchie. Nobody stopped him. Ben Baker went right to the basket. Patrick nearly turns that ball over. Layup doesn't go. Tip in. Doesn't find the basket. And here come the Yellow Jackets. Hard landing for Burt. That shook the gym.
Offensive foul, foul number 3, Kyrie Brown, his first personal foul, 19 foul.
Brown. Brown called for the player control off the pass. Gaskin feeling from long range tonight. And it's 37-23. Every time it appears that Berkeley is going to get closer into the game, the Dragons answer. Burt's called for the foul on the offensive rebound, and the Dragons will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the half. Only a minute 10, but any foul, they automatically get 2 free throws. And they are 4 of 6 from the free throw line. one who's missed free throws tonight for the Dragons is the very talented Pac-12, future Pac-12 player, Gaskin. Then he makes that free throw. The Dragons will press in the backcourt. They get it across to Ertman. Brown looking to penetrate, but his driving lanes are cut off. Ertman with a reverse layup assist, Avery Burt. Wild shot by Hardy. And the Yellow Jackets will try to close the half. And foul on the floor, and that's the 7th team foul on the Dragons. And Brown will be in the bonus. And sometimes the best cure of not having your best game offensively is to make a couple of free throws. And Brown misses, and the free throw shooting woes continue for the Yellow Jackets. They are now 1 of 7. The Dragons will play for the last shot, and Gaskin has 19 points to lead all scorers. Seven. That almost goes. And it's 38-25. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Mark's Barber Shop at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Hashtag Shop Talk. Follow them at _Mark Barber Shop. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solana counties. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. NorCal Games, April 1st at Las Positas College, the largest all-star event.
I want to interview him. It's going to be a little weird because our mic's not working, so I'm going to put this. Okay.
We're with East Bay Times prep guru, Darren Saavedra. First of all, Darren, let's talk about the game tonight. Nassim Gaskin going off.
He really brought it tonight, didn't he? I mean, I think he's got 1 or 2 misses the whole half. I haven't added up the point totals, but he's over 20 tonight.
We have him at 19, but our Chico State math could be wrong. And one of his missed shots was a failed dunk attempt. Let's talk briefly about the North Coast section. And where do you kind of see how things lay out for the top 4 teams in the Division I?
Division I, I mean, obviously you got to look at Clayton Valley, Heritage, Dublin. And then after that, it's anyone's guess.
Maybe a Berkeley if they could come back. Yeah.
They win tonight. I'm going to see Dublin tomorrow. Saw Dublin last night. Very athletic. I mean, I know Coach Costello wants a 1 seed, and he thinks he probably deserves it if they win tomorrow. We all thought it was going to be De La Salle, but they're going up against Amador Valley. They've got to beat them a 3rd time to win the league championship.
Okay, and And we're going to have games tomorrow for the TCal Rock Championship. Salesian taking on St. Patrick, St. Vincent. We've seen Salesian play. I've seen St. Patrick, St. Vincent play. Again, can Salesian beat them for a third time?
I mean, it's always tough to beat a team 3 times, but Salesian has done really nothing wrong this season. I mean, they've been terrific. I mean, they're gonna, if they win tomorrow, I mean, they really don't have anybody in Division 3 that's going to play with them. I mean, they're going to go right into the state open. I like that Salesian team.
And I'm looking forward. I haven't seen her play since last year's TCal championship, and that's Angel Jackson, the next up-and-coming girls basketball player in the area. Going to be great to see her because she can not only just score, but she contributes in so many ways.
I know. I mean, she's such a force inside. I mean, they handed Pinewood their only loss. I mean, Pinewood is right up there in the CCS, hoping to challenge Mitty for the Open Division Championship, but their one loss is at home to Salesian.
She had a triple double last night. She had double scoring points, double scoring rebounds, and double score and 10 Wilsonburgers, or what we like to call 10 block shots. Darren, we appreciate you stopping by. We look forward to hopefully be able to do some CIF state games, but we appreciate your support and thanks for being here.
It's great what you guys do. I mean, this is really great that you're out here supporting the kids, and got a good O'Dowd team going right now.
Thanks to Darren Saavedra. We're going to take a brief audio break. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Did you? We're back here at halftime.
Another reminder that this game is being streamed live in HD on NorCal SportsTV.com.
Love hearing this.
Anytime after the game to watch the replay. NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of high school athletics in Northern California.
Scoring for Bishop O'Dowd, Nassim Gaskin with 19, has 6 rebounds. Williams has 8 points. O'Dowd is 6'11 from long range and 6'10 from the free throw line, and they have 19 rebounds. Scoring for Berkeley, 6 points for Ertman, Baker with 13, Burt with 6. And they have 17 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 1 of 9 from the free throw line. So Nassim Gaskin became the 3rd leading career scorer in the history of Bishop O'Dowd, and as you know, they have quite a history. He has scored over 1,500 points in his career. Quite a basketball player, and some of the things that he relayed to our sideline reporter, Brianna Dizon, is her goal for tonight is to become league champions. Coaches have been emphasizing our ball movement, taking charges, and all ball defense. My goal is to show everybody that we're a great defensive team and we have multiple threats, i.e. balanced scoring. For Berkeley, got to make those free throws. There's a good place to start. And don't allow the continuous offensive rebounds. And this isn't by the big players. This is by guys like Ross Williams just playing hard. In one particular possession, Gaskin, one of his rare misses tonight, Williams got a long rebound and put it in for 3. It's 38-25 here as we start the second half. The Dragons in their dark uniforms. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for streaming in. Wherever you may be, we're here at Donahue Gymnasium at historical Berkeley High School. If the Dragons win, they'll be undefeated in league, undefeated in California. Gaskin's fouled on the floor and it'll be ball out of bounds. Baker's 3rd. He's done such a good job scoring. Gaskin with a layup. He now has 23. Nice press break. Burt to Ertman. Offense close to the basket. Gaskin can't get that reverse layup to fall. And a bad pass. Nice throw pass out front to Williams, and he lays it up. I like how Hardy, fundamentally sound, pushes that ball so it lands softly in your teammate's hands for a layup, and the Dragons just really put the pedal to the metal here to start the 3rd quarter.
Call the back, Bill! Watch the back, Bill!
Bert probably had a little blood on his jersey, so he'll have to come out, get that cleaned up.
Substitution for Berkeley on number 33, Jordan Ashburn.
Bill, listen to me, Bill. Bill Sherry, listen to me.
Such an advantage of sitting courtside. We love being up in the bleachers, but it's nice to hear the coaches encouraging and calling out plays. Brown called for the travel and just really hasn't got anything going offensively tonight. He had 25 points on Tuesday against Castro Valley. The Dragons looking to pull away. The Yellow Jackets got to play some defense. Gaskin misses. Brown will push. Nice pass. But Baker can't get the layup to fall. Came in a little too aggressive. Patrick to Hardy. And it's another turnover. But Berkeley's not taking advantage of the turnovers and scoring. And Brown goes to the basket. And he draws a foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. I've been wanting to say this, and I just want to say it. I think a dream matchup, if they go all the way through, is I'd love to see Bishop O'Dowd play the team we're going to be watching tomorrow, Salesian. Those teams are very familiar with each other, and that's a matchup in the open CIF. Now, there's a lot of games in between, but that's a matchup I would really like to see, and even better, would love to bring it to you if all possible. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. I'm Chris Babcock here on NorCal Sports TV. Entry pass to Gaskin. Those two teammates have done that several thousand times in practice and in games. That's a quick cut, that's an immediate pass, and that's an immediate shot. Baker is fouled, goes aggressively to the basket. Hardy's second foul. And Bert will come back into the game, checks in for Bertman. And as they've done too many times, split free throws. Well, they actually haven't split many. They're two of 11 on the free throw line. Patrick misses the reverse layup. And Baker, the basket maker, the other way. Williams for three. He's got 11. Brown, first time tonight, successfully penetrated the paint. I know there's no paint. We just call it the paint. Let's call it the key. And was successful with the shot. That's a credit to the defense of the Dragons, where Coach Ritchie, Williams misses that three. One tip, two tip, three tip, four. Patrick to Gaskin. And the basketball goes to the Yellow Jackets. You're getting 3, 4, 5 shot attempts at the basket. It's a sign that Bishop O'Dowd is working hard on the glass and that Berkeley's has to do a better job of defending. Held basketball on the block shot by Gaskin, and the Yellow Jackets will inbound. And Nico McNeil checks in for Patrick. Nice inbound play by the Yellow Jackets. Thomas is fouled on his shot attempt. Chavron's third foul. Williams with the basketball. Hardy at the high post. Gaskin cutting to the basket. Might have twisted the ankle a little bit. Happy belated birthday to the young man. The Dragons coaches wanted to travel. Avery Burt working hard on the offensive glass with the putback of his own. McNeil misses that wild shot. Gaskin almost with a Sports Center top 10 tip-in. And a blow-by Thomas. And it's a 10-point game. Bishop O'Dowd led 22-9 at the end of one. Then 38-25 at half. Nice offense, high post entry, Gaskin and Chavron with a nice cut, and he's fouled, and fouls called on the floor. Omari Preston Jordan gets his first PT of the game. Williams for three. He's got 14. That's why the coaches urge him when he's open. Shoot the ball, Ross. Thomas misses. Gaskin. And he'll go right to the basket with the greatest of ease. That was a Summer League AAU defense there as Gaskin left the entire gymnasium in his wake off that coast-to-coast move. Chavron with the rebound, and he'll push. Block shot by Burt, but Hardy with the putback. And we've got a timeout. It was a 10-point game. And before you say TCal Rock Championship, it's 56-39. Mark's Barbershop downstairs in the shops at Hilltop in Richmond is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mark's Barbershop wants to give their best to all the seniors hoopsters. Finish strong. A haircut will change everything for a man. Mark's Barbershop at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Hashtag Shop Talk. Follow them on Twitter at _Mark Barbershop. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Now, we won't have a post-game interview, but we'll have a time to talk with Rihanna Dizon, and she'll be telling us who the Fit Pro Go player of the game is tonight. Burt with the layup, and Coach Ritchie encouraging his junior William Chavron to not allow that gentlemen to go so easily to the basket. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, Napa County? Call Vincent R. Maher at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation. Great defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County. Been with us, been a partner of NorCal Sports TV since our inception. Burt comes from behind on the layup attempt by McNeil, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
Foul number 25, allowing Preston Jordan, his first personal, 13 foul.
And McNeil misses that first free throw. And the Dragons will press. And Jameer Thomas crosses half court, then goes back, and it's a backcourt violation. Patrick on the wing. And he's called for too many steps. Patrick with the defense and forces a turnover. Kyrie Brown throws it to the third row. With a win, Bishop O'Dowd will be the West Alameda County Foothill champion. They'll be 21-5 and a lock to be top seed in Division II as far as I see it. And the Dragons have done a good job in their offensive sets tonight. And those are not just a key tonight. McNeil with the layup is a key all season. Run the offense versus counting on individual play, and there's no question the Dragons have some guys that can play one-on-one basketball. Preston Jordan misses that layup, and then Ben Baker commits the foul in the backcourt. Once again, Bishop O'Dowd led 22-9 after one, 38-25 at halftime. It's now 59-41. And I think much of the success in the lows for Bishop O'Dowd is shutting down Kyrie Brown here on senior night. Charbon will try to get one up before the quarter ends, but he doesn't. And it's 41-59. The Dragons outscore the Yellow Jackets 21-16 in that quarter. Salesian girls, Salesian boys will take on St. Patrick, St. Vincent at El Cerrito High School. Girls game at 5. Boys game at 7. Go to the game, or even better, go to the game and watch on your phone and get the highlights, or just watch the game at home here on NorCal Sports TV. How do you find out about all the games we have? Follow us on our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. The Dragons will inbound. Once again, would like to thank Berkeley coach as Chavrin goes to the basket and he's fouled for the old-fashioned 3. Coach Ralph Fields and Berkeley High School Athletic Director Britta Fellstrom for all their help in getting this game streamed. We put this together last minute and their support has been very strong. So once again, like to give them our support. And been a long time since I've been in this gymnasium. It's a big place. Should have more games here, more big games, more playoff games. Baker to Brown, and they'll double team him. The Yellow Jackets have to take an advantage. Burt misses, gets his own rebound, and puts it back. Gaskin, streak of light going towards the basket, wearing a black jersey trimmed in Vegas gold, and he's fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. Gaskin has 27, Williams with 13, Baker has 16, and Burt has 10 for Berkeley. Ertman will check in the game. He doesn't have many weaknesses in his game, but the free throw shooting has to improve, and I'm not saying anything that he doesn't know or the coaching staff doesn't know. That 22-footer goes 24, and it's outlet basketball. Williams with the layup. Goaltending called on Preston Jordan. Oh, they called a foul. Thought it was a goaltend. But nevertheless, Williams at the free throw line. Williams makes both free throws, and it's a 21-point game. Brown breaks the press and throws it to McNeil. Unfortunately, he's on the opposite team. Williams again for 3. Baker with the rebound, goes coast to coast. Baker now with 18. Pass to Williams, deflected out of bounds. Fundamental post play, 1A by Gaskin. Little shimmy to the right and shimmy back to the left. Brown to Ertman. Was going to be an alley-oop, but Gaskin makes the better decision, catches and goes for the reverse layup. Just as Coach Ritchie drew that one up. I mean, really just putting guys on their place on the floor. Brown, that doesn't go, but a tip goes by Preston Jordan, and Coach Fields with the timeout. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go. Let's see this replay first. Most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Mark's Barber Shop. It's the shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Shop Talk. Follow them at _Mark Barber Shop. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solana counties. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. And our all NorCal games coming up at Las Positas College on April 1st. After the timeout, Gaskin, according to the Bishop O'Dowd book, which is close to official, has 32 points. Make it 35. Baker kicks it out to his teammate, Frankie Johnson. He misses the three, but the Yellow Jackets get the ball. Brown with a shake and bake. Ertman pushes off, gets away with it, misses the putback. Gaskin misses the reverse layup. Fouls on Amari Preston Jordan, and Nico McNeil will go to the free throw line. Well, the only drama remains is, will Nassim Gaskin get 40 points tonight? He now has 36. Avery Burt checks in. And the Dragons will be in the bonus the rest of the way. McNeil makes both free throws. Baker with the basketball. He's double teamed. Passes to Ertman, gets the assist. As you could probably hear, the Dragons coaches wanted the old double dribble. Wasn't called. Williams with the travel. I imagine that Coach Richie Wamp would like him to shoot that ball there.
Replacing number 5, Nassim Gaskin.
Baker can't get that one to fall, and the Yellow Jackets will retain possession. Miles Owens will check in for the Dragons. Burt with the layup. Williams in the land of the Giants, but Patrick gets the loose ball and flip a coin who gets this basketball, and it'll go with the Dragons. Ironically, Gaskin checks back into the game. Williams and Chavron will take a seat. Backcourt violation.
It's not just the ball. It's not backcourt. It's not just the ball. It's not just the ball. It's the feet.
Little pick and roll. The Dragons defend it well, but Brown with the layup, and Owens commits the foul. Brown at the free throw line. Makes the first. Just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be at El Cerrito High School, 5 and 7 p.m., the TCal Rock Championship, and Coach Ritchie will call a timeout. Mark's Barbershop downstairs at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mark's Barbershop wants to give their best to all the seniors hoopsters. Finish strong. Do you know something as simple as a haircut can change the way a man feels on the inside? Hashtag Shop Talk. Mark's Barbershop at the shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Follow them on Twitter at _Mark Barbershop. Another friendly reminder, TCal Rock Championship, girls at 5, boys at 7. Can Salesian beat the girls for the third time? Can the Salesian boys beat the St. Pat's boys for the third time? How do you find out? Stream in the game tomorrow on NorCal Sports TV. Imagine Gaskin's going to get the basketball, and he does. And he now has 38. Oh, he has 39. That three's short. Baker with the steal. Owens throws it to no one except the first row. He thought Gaskin was there, but he wasn't. Brown misses that three. McNeil with the rebound, but he's fouled in the backcourt.
Fouls on number 32, they revert his third personal foul, 9-2 foul. Nico McNeil at the line shoots a 1-1.
McNeil at the free throw line. Makes the first.
Substitution for Berkeley High, checking into the game, number 4,
Andrew
Andrew Nieves.
Navis checks in for Ertman. Splits the free throws. Baker to Brown. Patrick with the block. Brown's trapped. Eight on the shot clock. Baker misses a layup. Burke crashes the offensive rebound. Gaskin held basketball on the rebound. Navis, wild shot. Gaskin's quest for 40. And he's fouled, and now the Dragons are in the double bonus. He splits the free throws and he'll have 40. He makes both, he'll have 41. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? I don't know, Captain Obvious. Gaskin now has 40 points. And he'll stay at 40 unless he gets a steal and a layup here. Jaron Edwards just entered the game and he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Bishop O'Dowd led 22-9 at the end of one, 38-25 at the half, then pushed that lead to 18, 59-41. Burtman with the rebound. And a dunk. Now he has 42. And a rip. He's now Willie McCovey, or has 44. And that's the game. So the Dragons, with the 83-56 victory to win the West Alameda County Foothill Championship outright. Well, we've got our Rihanna Dizon with us. And Rihanna, who is our Fit Pro Go player of the game?
Well, Chris, it's totally clear that our Fit Pro Go player of the game is Nasim Gaskin. He just broke the all-scoring record of 43 points. He had a total of 44 points. We already knew this. He's a very talented player, always in attack mode. He's got this fire in his eyes every time he steps on the court. If I could say one word about him, it would be that he's fearless. I had a chance to chat with him before the game, and he was talking about how the coaches are emphasizing ball movement and how he wants to show everyone that they're a great defensive team with a focus on on-ball defense to really show that Bishop O'Dowd has multiple threats, and they showed that tonight. If I had the chance to interview him right now, I would ask him how it feels, because in the same game he became the third-time leading scorer in Bishop O'Dowd history behind great players like Ivan Rabb. I would ask what it is about Bishop O'Dowd's system that allows them to play so freely and so comfortably, and also how he plans to take his talent and prosper under Coach Larry Kowiak's system at University of Utah.
And then also Ross Williams with a nice game for the Dragons, and they're going to need that balanced scoring to make a run in the section playoffs. You've seen a lot of teams play. What would you think about, and I know we're jumping the gun, but we're announcing we can do that. What would you think about a Salesian Bishop O'Dowd matchup in the CIFs?
Well, that would be a game that you do not want to miss. I mean, that would be just great matchups. We've got James Akinjo, who's very familiar too with the rest of the team. That would be a game seller for sure.
Excellent. That's our sideline reporter, Rihanna Dizon. We had some audio trouble, but as we do here so often at NorCal Sports TV, we think on our feet. She was well prepared, so we wanted to give Rihanna an opportunity to talk about the game tonight, and we always appreciate her contributions. Once again, NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Mark's Barber Shop at the Shops at Hilltop in Richmond. Look good, feel good, live good. Shop Talk. Follow them at _Mark